Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in and with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails, love always wins. Good New Year's Eve morning collective. We have definitely arrived. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Very quick. The army is what came out, but it could be any branch of the military is under spiritual judgment. They're saying there's getting ready to be an earthquake. I know there have already been several earthquakes that have been occurring all over the world, but there's another earthquake that's going to take place. And I don't know, it could affect a military base or in America or possibly a location where the U.S. military is. And it might have something to do with something that, some operation they have had going on with spirituality, wherein they've been violating spiritual laws, okay? So that's just a quick message that's coming out. The military, the US military is under spiritual judgment because they've been in their studies of metaphysics, spirit science, and things of that nature, and bringing everything all together. They have broken a lot of spiritual laws. And it has to do with the people that they were abusing, using military tactics, military weapons, surveillance equipment, all kind of things that have been being done. They're under judgment, and there's going to be another big earthquake that's going to affect them in some kind of way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into the read. Y'all know who Jaguar Wright is. The sister, she's a singer, R&B singer, okay? A lovely voice, beautiful sister. And it really hurt my heart, to know that her son had passed away some time ago. But when she told, the story about how her son passed away, she was talking about how her son was recruited or tricked or manipulated into joining one of these groups. You know how they have all these witchcraft groups, covens, and things of that nature. They've been, in the last 20, 30 years, they've been very, very heavy with the recruitment of a lot of people, young people, old people, just everybody, making everybody offers. See, because the devil already knew his time was running out, okay? But in the end, some children or people, I guess her son was able to tell these people no, okay? So maybe they got him interested by offering him an opportunity, but when he realized he was supposed to help them to unalive his mother, he told them no, according to what I heard her testimony was, and they unalived her son, okay? And I 100% believe her. I 100% believe her. And my heart bleeds about that, okay? Because I know how heavy the demonic manipulation is with your children, okay? Especially if the mother is the target, because the mother is part of the 144. Matter of fact, my own sister did a blood sacrifice to try to gain control over my daughter's mind. And after she did the blood sacrifice, recounting now, I remember that's when my daughter woke up in the morning and told me that she was being choked by a python. A python was wrapped around her neck, and her neck was still hurting in the morning. It was a spiritual python, like a snake. And then later on, like she was under a spell or something. Something told her to get a tattoo around her leg of a snake, and all these other things started going on with her. So that's why I'm saying I understand the level of spiritual manipulation that can take place, not just with your child, with anybody. You know, some people are born into witchcraft families. Some people are recruited. Some people, their stomach be touching their back with hunger, and this is a way out of poverty for them. Other people are children that are manipulated, and young people that don't even know they have family members that are doing spell work on them. Whoever this person is that I'm picking up on, I honestly don't know if this is your ex. This could be an ex, woman or man. This can be a child, a young adult. This could be a cousin, a niece, a nephew, a son, a daughter, a family member, sister, brother, uncle, aunt, ex-husband, ex-wife. But whoever this person is, you know this person, okay? And this person, they want your forgiveness, and you know that this person was recruited against you, okay? And they were part of your gang stalking and part of your spiritual attack, okay? They were part of it, okay? But this is somebody that has separated themselves, whoever I'm talking about, whoever I'm picking up on, that wants your forgiveness, okay? Now, whoever this person is, they want your forgiveness, but it is a really, really heavy burden on them for them to be able to say the words with their mouth in what they participated in against you. But the thing is, their abundance is going to be restricted. And abundance is not only like just cash flow. Abundance has to do with doors opening up in your life, avenues and ways, blessings of every kind, okay? Whoever this person is, I feel like you might even know who this person is, but the thing about it is they want to come to you, but they're burdened because they don't know how to formulate the words to tell you what they participated in against you. Even though they know that you know what they participated in and the level of participation they had. You know the things that have been done against you because they were done against you. But it's almost like an energy, whoever you are, where you've forgiven whoever this person is, you have forgiven them, okay? You've forgiven this person. And whoever this person I'm picking up on with this forgiveness energy is, and honesty in reverse, it might be a thing where you might be isolated, and you might not have anybody advocating for you, okay? Like literally, sometimes God has to use somebody that could have been on the other team, on the other side, sometime, even if it's your own child, even, and it don't have to be a child either, it could be an ex, whoever. But sometimes God has to, the people that will be used sometime to fix your situation could be someone that was against you at one time, because God works in mysterious ways. You understand? One example I give of that is Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis, being from Detroit, at one time, he lived a different type of lifestyle, okay? But he was reformed, went to school, and became a judge. But at one time, he was in the street. You understand? But it was because of him being in the street, he acquired the knowledge that he needed and the discernment and intuition he needed to see in between the cracks, to see situations and facades more clearly. Things don't, whereas someone that is surface level or doesn't have experience with the thing might not be able to see through foolishness, okay? And he took his experience from the street and he infused it into his courtroom in working with people, because his discernment was a lot sharper and couldn't nobody play him, because he came from the environment, a lot of people that came through his courtroom. Y'all understand what I'm saying here? Sometimes God will use somebody that was in an environment whereby it's not something good and they're not doing something positive, but because they needed to gain certain experience so that they would be of use to you or whoever the person is God is protecting. You understand? You have to know not just the light, you have to know the darkness and the light. You understand? So, whoever this person is, it might be a thing where I'm getting your energy, and your energy is like whoever I'm talking to, you might have been like gang stalked, isolated in a sense. And you might not have anyone advocating for you at all, period. So, just for any person, regardless of how bad they were, what they did in the past, or how many times they did whatever they did, regardless of that, the simple fact that somebody, whoever it is, has taken some kind of action to balance something out for you, that's something that you appreciate deeply, because you might not have anyone else advocating for you at all, period, at all. Okay? You might not have any other family member, community, nobody, not a single person. So if God is using, however you define God, somebody from the other side to help bring you justice, then of course you're going to greet that person peacefully. You understand God works in mysterious ways, and you have to sometimes just allow God and the universe to work the way that God and the universe, your ancestors or whoever work, how they do it. So you forgive this person, you've forgiven them, but they, in order to unlock their abundance, they have to be able to open up their mouth, and they have to be able to release the negative energy, release the curses, release everything. You understand? This person has to verbalize to you and apologize to you for what they participated in. They have to disclose. It can't be, whoever I'm picking up on, they can't just enter your energy and just completely skip over and act like nothing ever happened. Again, this could be your child. This could be your niece, your nephew. This could be an ex-wife of yours, ex-husband. This could be a friend of yours. This could be someone you went to church with. Whoever this energy is I'm picking up on, the thing that's burdening them is they feel like the things that they participated in against you was so horrific that they cannot bring themselves to face you. But whoever you are, in my collective, you're of the highest vibration of love. And love keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love is not, when you're in the highest vibration of love, once a person has confessed what they have done to you, and if you've truly forgiven them and they have truly changed or turned their life around from whatever they were a part of, then you don't continue to throw something up or bring it up and weaponize what you have forgiven somebody for. We are all humans in relationships. Unfortunately, sometimes women, men, sometimes they cheat, okay? And sometimes people, even after cheating, decide to stay married. They decide to stay together and work it out. If that's a decision that you make and you forgive somebody, and you've gone to therapy and everything's changed around, you can't weaponize something if they have truly changed and it's not an issue anymore. Even if it's not cheating you're forgiving them for, you can't, when you forgive somebody, you cannot use it as a weapon that you pull out as a manipulation tool every single time you don't get your way or you get upset or whatever the case. But they also have to give you time to heal from, depending on what they did to you also. Now, that's for those of you that have gotten married and dealt with cheating. No offense to anyone, but yeah, QUAN Yin won't do that. I'm sorry. QUAN Yin don't do the cheating thing. You cheat, that's it. You going forever. But I'm using that as an example so you understand what I mean. You understand? This person needs to confess with their mouth to you, because whatever you went through, it was 10 times more painful than them, and feeling whatever emotional burden they have of guilt and shame of confessing to you. So they need to come toward you and confess what they did, so that you can openly forgive them. Okay, so you can forgive them to their face. And I'm sure whoever you are, depending, I guess, whoever this is, I'm sure you're also in an energy of gratitude, because you literally might be in the dark about everything like that has been going on with your witchcraft attack, your gang stalking, and to have even one person advocate for you, that might actually mean the world to you. Okay, so honesty in reverse, forgiveness and abundance. Yeah, this person is going to have to get the courage to speak out what they participated in, even though you already know what they participated in. Okay, now it's another energy here, wherein there's someone here that's moving the calmer waters, that was a part of this group with this person, and something is not going to change in this person's life. Oh, by the way, someone might be a scientist. I just flipped the deck on a scientist. Okay, so I don't know, for somebody it could be a scientist, but there's someone here that's moving the calmer waters, and they're not going to get whatever they thought they were going to get out of this group they were a part of. This is a different energy. I picked up on a fire sign. This is someone that is just shit out of luck. Okay, now there are other group members connected to whoever this energy is. Okay, and they are watching this person carefully. Okay, and they're doing spell work, because they want this person to be afraid to come toward you, because they want them to feel like you're going to come out of a bag on them. But that's not the case I'm picking up on at all. I think you're going to be grateful that one single person on the whole damn earth had the courage to advocate for you. Okay, but they're hoping this person won't get the courage to come toward you and confess to you what they were a part of, so that you can forgive. They can confess, give you a proper apology, and you can give a proper forgiveness. Okay, all right. So did I say everything, or was there anything else? Okay, so I have court official here, which is why I am shuffling these cards. Somebody might have bad news, or maybe some messages being blocked with letter in the reverse. Good lady, there might be an older woman here, main male in the reverse, and child in the reverse. So I don't know, somebody that might have been maybe someone of some kind of status, might be very childish. It might be something going on with this older woman here. They might have bad news. Clarify this court official energy, Holy Divine Spirit. Clarify court official, please, and thank you. And again, let me just say, when I heard Jaguar write a story about her son, it really, really touched me. I'm sensitive, but it really, really touched me, because there are levels of manipulation and trickery that people that are a part of these cults, the lengths that they go to manipulate and trick younger people into joining. And even if it's not a younger person and it's an older person, the level of deception and manipulation that these demonic people do in these cults, when they're trying to recruit someone that they feel like would be useful to them, it's diabolical. It's so diabolical, which is why sometimes, not in every case, well, you have to release negative energy in order to ascend through forgiveness, but you don't allow everybody to reconnect with you that you forgive. Okay, each situation is very different, but when I tell you the level of manipulation, I'm giving you a piece of my own testimony in how my own sister, who joined one of these cults because she had low self-esteem. Uh, she did a blood sacrifice in order to get control over my child's mind. And after my sister did this blood sacrifice, I didn't even realize, because she had a very close relationship with my sister before I was aware that my sister joined the occult. And my daughter woke up and said that it was a python that wrapped around her neck, a huge python around her whole body. And when I found out years later that my sister was a part of a cult, that's how I realized what that python was that wrapped itself around my daughter's neck. And my daughter's neck was swollen and hurting in the morning from this python in the dream state that wrapped itself around her. And then shortly after that, she started talking about she was told she felt compelled to get a tattoo of a snake wrapped around her leg. She was of legal age. She was over 18. But I was like, what the hell? Why would you get that on your body? She was like, oh no, I feel like I should, the things that was happening in my child's life after that, I didn't realize she was under witchcraft control at that particular time because of the blood sacrifice my sister did. And for a small period of time, my sister was using my daughter to try to accomplish a goal of targeting me, okay? But praise God, today my daughter is free, okay? Today my daughter is free. But the point is, when we talk about forgiveness and forgiving people, we have to keep in mind the level of manipulation. People put things in people's food to get control over their mind, and they're unaware. They can do it to a child, an adult, or whatever. And this is why every case is different, okay, and how you handle it. Jaguar Wright story brought tears to my eyes. Let me stop lying. I was crying. That shit hurt my heart because I understand that level of manipulation. I understand it. I understand how they can come for your children if you're a high priestess and they want the mama. When they're going after the mama and they can't get through the mama, they'll go through your children. I understand. Okay? So, somebody could be a scientist. Somebody could be an athlete. Who is this court official energy? And I'm going to jump into these cards. Somebody might be a Jesuit. Somebody could be a sovereign citizen. Clarify court official, holy divine spirit. Clarify court official, please and thank you. Private investigator, secret service. I want you to clarify this court official. I want you to clarify this court official energy, please and thank you. The governor. Okay, there's a governor here. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, they want the governor out. Okay. Clarify court official, please and thank you. Okay, I have a governor. I have someone that could have pledged Zeta Phi Beta. Somebody could be a driver for Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, shuttle, bus, van, taxi, whatever. Someone might pledge, oh, I got a lot of sororities out here. Alpha, Kappa, Alpha. Somebody could have pledged Alpha, Kappa, Alpha, an insurance agent. Okay, court official, please and thank you. Someone could be some kind of a salesman. Woo! A social worker. Okay, excuse me. All right, somebody could be a social worker. Somebody could be the president of a corporation or a business. Somebody could be a spiritual or religious narcissist, and somebody could be a sergeant or major in the army. All right, we're going to go with that. Let me just go through this very quickly. They want me to start with this insurance agent. Who's this insurance agent? Alpha Kappa Alpha. Clarify, who's this insurance agent quickly? Oh, somebody got clarity about something. Okay, the Ace of Swords. So this might be about an insurance agent. Okay, the Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, you might be getting clarity about something an insurance agent is a part of, or an insurance agent may have done. The High Priestess, okay? So somebody could be bringing you, a high priest or high priestess could be bringing you clarity about an insurance agent that pledges Alpha Kappa Alpha. Clarify that for me. And they're gonna have a tower. Somebody is in their thoughts, okay? And they're sad because this is someone that was their friend. This is someone that they used to celebrate with, okay? When they were not thinking correctly about something, about a crime, okay? And they took action, okay? So there's an insurance agent. This insurance agent, this could be about life insurance or any kind of insurance. They pledge Alpha Cap, someone pledges Alpha Kappa Alpha, but someone has to bring you clarity about something that an insurance agent participated in against you, okay? But they're sad because this is somebody that at one time they were on board with, that they celebrated with that Three of Cups that you saw. They were on board, they celebrated, and they even helped them to try to get away with some kind of a crime, okay? So I'm gonna put this insurance agent over here. Tell me about the governor. Why is the governor here? Oh, something's not going in someone's favor. Okay. Tell me about why is this governor energy out here? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the governor was a part of this collaboration. They all worked together with that Three of Pentacles, but they can't hold an illusion. It's too many people talking about this gang stalking out here. They can't keep an illusion together. That they didn't know something was going on, okay? This is somebody that lacks empathy and compassion, that can't regulate their emotions, and Emperor energy is pulling their energy out of something. This could either be the governor, okay? Or this is someone that the governor was turning a blind eye to and allowing to do whatever they wanted, utilizing the resources in your state, the military, the police, government workers, people that have the ability, court workers, judges, you know, people that have the ability to surveillance you. You know, the governor was turning a blind eye to the orchestrated gang stalking wherever you are, that possibly Aries or an Emperor was conducting where you live. But now someone's pulling their energy out of something in a way because they couldn't get away with the illusion that they were trying to pull over your life, okay? And this governor is stressed out because they know you're not confused. The Hermit reversed, someone is releasing something and letting something go. Someone is isolating themselves from something now. They're not working with this governor anymore. So somebody is not a part of something and they're not working with the governor anymore. And they're trying to distance themselves or isolate themselves from what the governor turned a blind eye to and allowed to go on where you live at, okay? Tell me about this driver, Uber, Lyft, shuttle, whoever this driver is. Okay, someone's complete wish fulfillment. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, okay. So whoever that Aries is, they drive, they're an Uber or Lyft driver. That Emperor is an Aries woman or man, and they drive maybe part-time or full-time for Uber, Lyft, a taxi, shuttle, whatever, van, bus. But there's some kind of a driver, and the Ace of Swords is clarifying this is who was working together with the governor where you live and the governor allowed this person to have a level of authority to command maybe your local police, FBI, your mayor, maybe local people, community activists, to do stuff against you, to orchestrate gang stalking against you, to do things against you without consequences. Okay, so that Aries is a driver for Uber or Lyft that was working or had permission from the governor. Okay, somebody might play Zeta Phi Beta. All right, move them over here. Tell me about this salesman energy before we jump into the read. Okay, somebody cut off a salesman, or a salesman might have cut somebody off. Okay, a salesman might have cut somebody off because they're aware of great fortune that you might be receiving, abundance or something. Or an Aquarius, something has dried up. Something could have dried up. Someone is closed emotionally to somebody. They cut off an Aquarius or something like that. They rejected someone's offer, right? So someone has rejected somebody's offer, okay? Somebody that might be a salesman of some kind. This could be a woman or a man, okay? I have the King of Cups reversed. Somebody might have been a false person to someone. Clarify the Empress. Why is the Empress out here? That's Libra energy. I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Someone's complete wish fulfillment. So whatever someone's complete wish fulfillment was, the Seven of Pentacles, something that someone thought was a good investment, that they thought they were going to obtain or get real fast. Somebody rejected somebody's offer. So I don't know if somebody was applying for a house or trying to get something, a business or something, because someone can't control their emotions. Something didn't go in someone's favor. What's the High Priestess or High Priest? Somebody could be a Pisces or aware that somebody was trying to do something with a salesman, but they didn't get what they expected. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so somebody was being a false person to a Libra or an Empress, or someone could be pregnant. I feel like somebody was going to try to use your energy maybe to apply for something, but someone turned someone's offer down and they rejected them. Okay, maybe someone was applying for a home loan, or they were somebody was trying to get something from a salesman, but the offer got rejected. Something got cut off. Okay, and this had something to do with a High Priestess or High Priest energy. So it's like somebody couldn't get your energy while they were applying for something they were trying to get. They needed to sacrifice you to get this. The Hangman. Okay, so somebody was trying to get some kind of level up. They were trying to maybe make some kind of purchase with the salesman energy, but they would have needed to sacrifice you in order to get whatever this is that they wanted. And that's what they were working together with people to do. Someone was working together with people to sacrifice you so that they could get something, okay, from a salesman. Somebody could have Capricorn in their chart, okay? Somebody had to release something and let something go, okay? Or Capricorn had to let something go, okay? They had to make a choice. They might have had to make a choice about something. Okay. Someone could be homeless. What's the Nine of Pentacles reverse? What is this Nine of Pentacles? Someone tried to do something very quickly because they're about to be homeless and they're heartbroken. Got it. Okay. So there's a Capricorn out here, or they might have a Capricorn placement that is about to be homeless, or their foundation is being removed from them. So they thought if they could quickly do something and sacrifice you, that they'd be able to use your energy to apply for something or to purchase something. If they could have sacrificed you, but because they couldn't sacrifice you, this salesman energy cut them off. okay? They're not going to get this house. It's a house, I'm hearing. There's a Capricorn that was trying to get a house. And in order to get this house, you would have had to die. You would have had to have been this Capricorn sacrifice. But because you didn't die, now this Capricorn is going to be homeless or couch surfing, and they're heartbroken about this because there was a water sign that was a false person to them. Okay, so that's salesman. Tell me about this social worker. Tell me about this social worker. Okay, someone could be in some very distorted karmic energy. This is an older person. This is Libra energy. But what about this older person with this social? Someone is closed emotionally right now. Okay, something was very risky, but somebody is closed emotionally, and they're not connecting with someone casually or for business. Okay, so this could be a Libra or this could be any sign, man or woman, but it's an older person that's in some distorted, chaotic energy, karmic energy, and they have a social worker, friend of theirs, that they not only connect with for business dealings, whatever wheeling and dealing they do, but they celebrate with this person too. So they have a professional relationship and an unprofessional relationship with the social worker. But right now, it's like this social worker is trying to distance themselves from a group because they wanted this social worker to take a risk and do something. What did they want this social worker to take a risk and do? What were they trying to get to ignore something, act like to make a decision about something? A Leo, they might have blocked a Leo or cut a Leo off. Okay, so there's a Leo connected to a social worker that they know from the past, okay? That's in the Five of Pentacles, that's depravity, that was very desperate in this Five of Swords to get something done. But whoever the social worker is, they thought about something, they had to do some reflection. Whoever this social worker is, they had to do some reflection and think about whether or not this would be the best thing to do. And they decided that it was too risky to do something for a Leo. What did Temperance? Someone could have Sagittarius in their chart too. So something is still balanced. What was this social worker supposed to do for a Leo? Or maybe the Leo is a social worker, take it as it resonates. What was this social worker supposed to do? A Queen of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles reverse. Maybe this social worker is an earth sign. Someone will do anything for money. Someone can be shallow and selfish. Someone could lack integrity and be dishonest. Okay, so the social worker might have a tendency to, if they think they can get away with it, do anything for money. So maybe the social worker was getting ready to tell some kind of a lie on somebody. Yep. They were going to help somebody do something because they lack empathy and compassion. They were going to help someone be strategic and cutthroat in getting something done. And what was this social worker going to do? They were going to attack somebody maybe, but they couldn't keep something hidden. Okay. A Knight of Cups reverse. Okay, they were going to try to either attack or do something to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, so there was a Leo. All right, listen up, y'all. There was a Leo that was working together with a social worker against a water sign. Okay, this could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Okay, and this Leo was trying to get this social worker, I don't know, to make an accusation against this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or something like that. Okay, whatever they were trying to pull off, but somebody was closed emotionally and closed off to helping this Leo and Aries. I just saw an Aries. Yeah, they were closed off to helping them to do whatever they were going to do. Tell me about this president of a corporation, bank, or business. All right, a Queen of Swords. All right, so there's a president of a corporation, bank, or business that's about to go bankrupt. Okay. Woo! Y'all see that? That's the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So there's a president of some kind of bank, business, or corporation that's about to go bankrupt. Why are they about to go bankrupt? They want that sword out there, child. The truth coming out today. Why is this president of a corporation about to go bankrupt? Because of a Queen of Wands. Okay. Because of an offer that a Queen of Wands made. Okay. So this might have something to do with the fact that whatever this group or cult is and the rituals that they do to keep rich men and women that own businesses, banks, and corporations wealthy. Remember I told y'all all the spell work keeps on backfiring and they were getting desperate? Why do you think out of nowhere they will kidnap a whole school of children in Nigeria? Why do you think out of nowhere they'll go around and just start kidnapping random people in America or sex trafficker, or just out of nowhere someone will go in a place and shoot up a place? Because they needed certain type of energy from a certain type of high priestess in order to keep up with their rituals. You understand? These people became successful a long time ago, and they've been riding the wave as long as they pay their witchcraft HOA dues, keep up with their sacrifices. But the problem is, just like the year of return with Ghana, this is the year of return of the Christ consciousness and awareness, wherein a lot of people whose energy they were using for these rituals in the past, it can't be used anymore. And because they cannot use these people's energy any longer, right now you're going to see a lot of corporations, banks, and businesses going bankrupt. Going out of business. That's what they're talking about, and that's why they're becoming desperate. That's why they're becoming desperate, and they're trying to collapse the economy on purpose. Even with government assistance, they need more access to more energy to try to stop these rituals from backfiring. So, of course, they're going to go to their energy supply of slaves that have EBT and housing and contracts with the government. This is the reason why they give these free benefits, because this is one of the places that they're getting their energy from. And they gotta keep their energy supplies, close by to them, okay? So they are pulling puppet strings right now to get more access to energy, hoping they'll get the energy they need to stop all these rituals and all the spell work from backfiring, but it's not working, and it's not going to work because they can't get high priestess energy. They couldn't, these people are aware, it was illuminated that they couldn't backstab and betray you. That's right. They were waiting on a high priestess energy. Okay? Because understand, you high priest and high priestess energies that are in alignment of the light, you understand what you guys are. You guys are, it could take hundreds of people in cults to add up to one of you. That's how bright you shine. You understand? It could take hundreds of women to add up to one woman that has done her shadow work and healed, and because of the light that is shining and emanating from her. Do you understand? Y'all don't understand how brightly you shine. You have no idea how bright your light shines to those that are in the dark when you are a woman that has done her shadow work and healed, or even a man. It's not just women. When you are a man or woman that has completed doing your shadow work and you're in proper alignment, it's the way you walk, the way you talk, the things you talk about. You shine, very bright aura, okay? And it takes hundreds of people to add up to one person holding the electricity and energy you have. Yeah, they're stressed out. There's these people that own these corporations and banks, they're stressed out because they can't sacrifice y'all, because y'all did the work in enough time to reach the level of spiritual protection that gives you that spiritual insurance that you get for being in alignment, okay? And who's this Sergeant Major of the Army? What about this Sergeant Major of the Army? And Army came out earlier, and I already told you about this earthquake coming. All right, I know I just saw, all right, something is about to be balanced out. Somebody could not balance a situation in a marriage or in a community, okay, with that Four of Wands reverse, okay, and they're very sad about that. They're very, very sad and disappointed because they couldn't create a conflict for you. What was the obstacle? Yeah, maybe somebody has access to some kind of information that's used in an abusive way with the Hermit in reverse and the Nine of Swords, okay? Someone's sad because something was not, they didn't get something out of an exchange that they wanted. It was too much of a burden, okay? So there was some kind of Six of Pentacles exchange going on here, but it was imbalance. It's almost like they didn't get something out of what they put into it, okay? Somebody is in a mental imprisonment, a Nine of Pentacles that walked away, okay? So someone in the military was trying to orchestrate something against you, whoever you are. It could be an energy weapon in your neighborhood, but whoever this Nine of Pentacles is, they might not have had the same amount of enthusiasm or energy for what this person in the military wanted them to do to you. So it could be where a sergeant major in the army could have been trying to train someone on how to use an energy weapon on you. A civilian, maybe they were training a squatter in your neighborhood. This person really didn't have the energy for doing whatever this military person wanted them to do. Yeah, so they didn't get those results. It could have been a younger person, but they did get bad karma. They created some bad karma for themselves. Somebody might have had some kind of an exchange with up to 2 people in your neighborhood. Yeah, okay, a Knight of Pentacles. It could be up to 3 people. Yeah. Okay, that don't have the same energy for, it's not equal. They don't feel the same way about what this military person wants them to do, okay? So I'm getting up to 3 people. There might be up to 3 people surrounding you in your neighborhood, in your building, in your home, wherever you are, that might have been put up to squat around you, to use an energy weapon on you. That a sergeant major of the army might have orchestrated, but the people that they got, they don't have the energy for it because they don't know what you did wrong. You understand? They don't have the same energy. They don't understand what you did wrong to deserve to have someone trying to burn a laser into your head, to hurt you. So maybe these people saw you, and maybe they have a conscience, or maybe they have an ounce of empathy and compassion. Okay. The Sun in reverse. They wanted this sergeant major of the army wanted to create an imbalance for you, but it didn't go in their favor, whoever they are. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into the read. So it's bad news. It's bad news for an insurance agent, and it's bad news for some others here. Someone that was being very childish, male in the reverse, okay, here, is walking away. Something is not going to change in their life because they made a very bad decision to do something and to continue doing it. There's someone here that you've already forgiven whoever this person is. I don't know. whoever this person is, I got the devil in reverse for you, and the sun came out. So whoever you are, you're not harboring negative energy for this person. You just want this person to confess with their mouth. So, you know, what they did or participated in, and whoever you are, you've already forgiven them, but that will give you an opportunity to also, express your forgiveness for them, so that that negative energy can be released and free them to get on their journey. Okay. And that's going to unlock abundance. Okay. Right now, they don't realize they're carrying a whole bunch of negative energy in their field, in their auric field. And it's not going to be released until they open up their mouth and speak the words out. And that's how you release that negative energy. Okay. All right. They have to be honest, because honesty is in the reverse here. Okay. All right. What is the energy found in this read right now, Holy Spirit? What is the energy? Okay. All right. What we got crisscrossing right here? Okay. Somebody might be under spiritual judgment because they might have partnered up with somebody. But somebody could be a past life helper, is what I'm hearing, or something like that. A Nine of Pentacles with this Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so there is a King of Wands reverse energy. This could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But there's somebody here that's already under spiritual judgment. And whoever this person is, they recruited a Nine of Pentacles to do something to you. But I feel like this might be like a past life helper or something of yours. What's the obstacle? Okay, they just reminded me of something too. Okay, clarity. Somebody's gonna give clarity. Do y'all remember in the movie Superman 2, not 1, 2, when Superman turned bad, and he did something with his eyes where he shot a beam of energy out of his eyes and made something catch on fire or something like that? The spirit showed me a vision. I was shown in the spirit a vision, actually. And it wasn't a dream, it was an actual vision of literally just some random people that suddenly developed the ability to direct energy out of their eyes and set things on fire. I know that sounds completely weird, but in the future, or maybe not so future, the whole reason for this light code lockdown, wherein they've been hunting down people that have certain genetics and people that have spiritual abilities to block your crown chakra, to gang stalk you, to try to control you unless you were willing to work for them. It could be a thing where, just like Dr. Phil Valentine talked about light code lockdown, where in the near future, when this thing becomes unlocked, and whatever restraints they've been putting in us with needles and shots, implants and things of that nature to hold our auric field attached to our chakras, anything to stop us from coming online in the near future, when that grid, whatever type of energy grid they have, to have this light code lockdown on our DNA and genes to stop the codes from coming from the sun, that would put the codes into the food we eat, that would activate our DNA within us. Whenever that happens, it could be a thing where people might start shooting, literally being able to focus energy out of their eyes and cause something to catch on fire. Some people can already do that with their hands, but I literally saw a vision of a few people that were just walking around and they were doing it, and in the background scene, it looked like one of those Revelation apocalypto type scenes when the world is destroyed. So I don't know what's going to happen in the near future but I wasn't dreaming. It was an actual vision that I was showed. So it was kind of wild. All right. What is the obstacle with this? Maybe a past life helper with that Wheel of Fortune here. Oh, High Priest. Okay, so this might be somebody that's been trying to work on. Oh, this may be the person that wants your forgiveness. Okay. Somebody might be using their intuition. The obstacle is someone's using their intuition now. Someone could be looking deeper into something, into ending a conflict. This might be a past life helper of yours. So this could be a soulmate of yours, whoever this person is. Okay? What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? All right, in the recent past, somebody was working on something here. Somebody might have been working on something alone. Somebody could have felt kind of down and depressed about something, isolated. Somebody might have even been weighed down with guilt, self-loathing type energy, and they couldn't move to calmer waters about something. Clarify about an Ace of Pentacles. This could be a large amount of money or some kind of abundance that somebody was cut out of with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this person, they could have a Virgo placement in their chart. They could have a Pisces placement in their chart. Okay, the Devil reverse. So whoever this person is, this is like a past life helper, the Devil reverse. I think this is the person that wants to apologize to you, but they're burdened because of guilt and shame connected to whatever they've done, and they want to come toward you, but they just don't know how to form the words with their mouth to just say what they did, so that you can openly forgive them. Okay, so they couldn't move to calmer waters. All right, tell me more about the situation right now with this Nine of Pentacles. So somebody might have made somebody an offer, but they couldn't move something forward. Okay, so what I'm getting is, whoever this person is, at one time, this person wanted to lay down the sword and come toward you and make something right, but somebody made them an offer and they changed their mind, and they continued to work against you. So it's almost like this is someone that was going to make an attempt to do what they want to do right now. Okay, but somebody stopped them and somebody made them an offer, and they continued with the mission of the people that they were connected to work against you. Okay, and even working against you, they still couldn't move something forward. And that's why they feel like they can't come toward you and apologize, because in the past, it was a false start of trying to make amends and trying to go another direction, and then they changed their mind because someone made them a bigger offer with that Ace of Pentacles, and they're worried that there's no way you can forgive them for flaking on you in the past. Okay. And they feel like they won't be able to recover with that Nine of Wands reverse, okay? Because they were using this as some kind of tactic, okay? The Emperor in the reverse. So somebody could be an older person here. This is Aries energy here. I have Aries, I have Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and then I have Aquarius energy here, okay? They might have been working together with an Emperor in the reverse. This could be another older person, okay? And then I have the Star, which is an Aquarius energy as well, okay? Okay, and tell me the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. that someone's getting divorced from that was trying to cause an imbalance. Okay, so I see what's going on here. So someone is trying to, so this person flaked on you in the past. This is someone that was going to try to bring you justice in the past, but they did flake on you. And that's why they feel like they can't recover. Okay. This person could have been married to a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or in a contract with them of some kind. This might be the person that wanted to sacrifice you because in order to get a house from a salesman, you would have had to die or something like that, okay? But it looks like this person might be about to lose their stability, whoever this earth sign is, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And somebody is getting divorced or out of a contract with them with the Hierophant in reverse and Temperance in the reverse. And they have a huge imbalance to their life because you're still alive and living your best life. I have Sagittarius energy here, Taurus, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, okay? And what is the most probable outcome now, Holy Spirit? What is the most probable outcome? Okay, the Hangman. Somebody might be aware the Knight of Swords reversed, or somebody could be taking very swift action to try to slow something or someone down. They want to slow someone down from getting married or getting into a community or a family coming together or something. Okay, being childish. All right, and who is this person that's, who's this Knight of Swords reverse trying to slow something down? Someone that feels defeated. So someone that feels defeated, the Lovers reverse, okay? So this could be their ex or a Gemini, because somebody pulled their energy away from something or someone and they're walking away now. Because somebody was being very destructive or reckless, or someone might be feeling somebody was a very bad investment, or something was a very bad idea to invest in someone or something, because this is someone that can't regulate or control their emotions, okay? That's been doing magic on you, okay? A younger fire sign that missed an opportunity. So there's a younger fire sign here that missed an opportunity that was doing spell work on you, but they were very destructive and reckless in your life, and somebody walked away from them, okay? They might have been giving and receiving from somebody, so someone doesn't want to let something go, okay? A marriage, okay? So I don't know how these people do these marriages. It could be a spiritual marriage in the occult or something like that, because these readings, they be shifting up with the people, the energies all the time. So I don't know, maybe they do marriage a different kind of way. Long ago, you were considered to be married to someone if you were sleeping with them. Did you all know that? When you're sleeping with someone, that's a marriage, because that's tantric sex. A marriage has to do with two energies that are coming together, like the helix, like the caduceus that they use in medicine, crisscross. So, back in the olden days in Africa, if you got into a sexual relationship with someone, this is someone you're sleeping with on a regular basis, you're married to them. That's who you're married to, because it's your energy and their energy come together. So I don't know, it's a union of two energies, how they define marriage, but it's a younger fire sign that is getting divorced or separating from whoever this water sign is. And they're stressed out because they missed an opportunity for something that they wanted to obtain within this group that they're a part of. And this person is no longer working with these people against you. And this fire sign is trying to basically avoid a tower and a disaster, because these people did a lot of things against you all. For somebody, there's an insurance agent in here that might have even done something with your social security number. They might be connected to that fire sign. Somebody pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha, okay? These people, they're worried about getting in trouble with the law now, okay? So let me see what and tell me about this older person, this good lady energy, okay? Tell me about this good lady. All right. There might be an older person that might have committed some kind of, did something that was not justified, okay? And now they might be waiting or expecting something, or they were expecting something. Tell me about this older woman, please and thank you. They're expecting someone to receive clarity because they're expecting a cycle to be over now. So there's an older woman or a man here with this good lady counselor energy. They're older. There's clarity coming about something, because with the world card, the cycle is over. What's this clarity about? What did this older person do? Clarify the Ace of Swords. This older person created some kind of imbalance. This older person might be a Taurus, okay, Queen of Pentacle energy. Okay, so there's an older woman or man. I'm going to use the sex the card came out with. There might be an older woman that might have heavy Taurus in her chart. She definitely has a heavy Taurus placement in her chart, okay? Because she's coming out as a Hierophant reverse, and then I have the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? And what's the obstacle for this older woman that caused an imbalance? She didn't get her wish fulfillment. She's very unsatisfied and disappointed with the results of whatever type of wahala and bacchanal she created. Whatever kind of mess this older Taurus created an imbalance, this messy with a Leo. She's moving on to calmer waters now. And Cancer could have pulled their energy away from her and walked away. They're walking away. So this older woman, a Taurus, okay, that created some kind of imbalance in your life, was working with a Leo and a Cancer energy, okay? And they're walking away from her now because they couldn't get away with it. It could be a Libra here as well. Yeah, a Libra and an Aquarius. All right, so I got 4 people. All right, so whoever this older woman is, whatever the imbalance this Taurus, older woman, was trying to create in your life, she worked with a Cancer, she worked with a Leo, she worked with a Libra and an Aquarius, okay? And now somebody has to bring you clarity about something. Clarify, what's the Ace of Swords? What is this clarity that someone has to bring you? What is that Ace of Swords? About what they were working on, but somebody's very childish and they're trying to avoid a tower. Okay. Oh, okay. So this older woman is the one that needs to bring you the clarity about what she worked on, but she's very extremely childish. This woman got a demon. Whoever this Taurus older woman is, she got a demon. Oh yeah, I could see it. This older Taurus energy, okay? This older woman, she looked like she could have been a teacher or something, okay? In these cards, this could represent someone that has an education, like a formal education, okay? So this could be a woman that has gone to college, has gotten a good education or something, a prominent figure, well-educated, strong, okay, an advisor, an executive, a guide, a teacher. Yep, there it is, a teacher. But this Taurus energy, she's got a demonic spirit. And it's probably from something she didn't heal from in her childhood. And she's an older woman. So there most likely were not as many resources, giving guidance on how to heal from different types of trauma and how to process things correctly. She could have come up in a much harder or harsher time period, okay? But she has something she has to illuminate to you that she was keeping hidden. So whoever this older woman is, she's the one that wanted to keep something hidden from you, but she has to illuminate something to you now that she tried to keep hidden from you, okay? And she might feel weak about it, but you can expect someone to take very quick action to do this while she cries on her bed. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages? I already shuffled these cards. Let's get it. What are the messages? Somebody could work in a Social Security office. A white woman. Somebody might be an underage teenager. A third party knows you. Okay. It's best to stay where you are right now. This is your daughter. And it's best to stay wherever you are right now. Okay. It could have been a forced sexual encounter that could have even occurred for somebody. Okay. So there might be a white woman. This card faded, but this card says the Social Security Administration. Okay. There might be a white woman that works at the Social Security Administration. Something could have happened with someone's daughter when they were an underage teen. Okay. And there's a third party that knows you that might have been connected to this white woman, okay, that works at the Social Security Administration. All right, tell me about, and I'm sorry, y'all, the card is faded now. All right. We're just gonna let that dry. All right, tell me about who's this third party that knows you? Someone that wants to try to avoid a tower. Okay, so there's someone that knows you that might have worked together with a white woman at the SSI administration on some information. And they reversed an ending with something or someone. Someone wanted to reverse an ending, but they could not move forward with something and they're heartbroken. What did they want to reverse an ending with? Clarify that death card reverse. Somebody was very sad or depression. Someone made somebody an offer, someone that would do anything for money. But something was blocked. Somebody was not in a mental imprisonment. Someone is overly emotional because you're independent, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody lied and said that you were depressed. I'm sure that's not the only thing, but the Five of Cups is talking about someone that's in some, like a very deep depression. Somebody literally said that you were in some kind of very deep depression or something. And they might have been able to get something within the Social Security Administration, maybe a disability check. Maybe they said that you had some kind of clinically diagnosed depression, that maybe you're mentally ill or something like that. But whoever this white woman is at the SSI administration, they are not in a mental imprisonment, about helping this person to reverse an ending in keeping something going, because they must have found out that you're financially independent, the Nine of Pentacles here, that you are financially independent, okay, single, and they're overly emotional about that because they could get in trouble. Now, tell me about this. This is your daughter, an underage teen. What is so something? So maybe somebody did something with your daughter. Maybe they got testimony or got something, got your daughter to say something or do something when she was an underage teen to try to get some kind of judgment reverse in court so that they could get some kind of disability, is what I'm hearing for you in the SSI administration. So somebody tried to get your daughter to say you were suffering from some kind of depression, and maybe you were diagnosed and that you should be on disability or something. You are mentally disabled due to some kind of depression. Okay, I don't know. They might have even said that you had depression because you were sexually abused or something. We'll see in a sec. So somebody got like some kind of testimony from your daughter when she was an underage teen, but I feel like this was coercion. I don't feel like it's because they thought that you were depressed or something. I feel like this was a lie that they got your daughter to go along with when she was an underage teen so that they could get some kind of ruling on you. All right, somebody's daughter could be a Virgo because the Hermit, I just saw the Hermit. Okay, the Four of Wands. This had something to do with about your home life. Okay, but something was too much of a burden to prove. Yeah, because you had stability, you had a house. Okay, all right, so whoever you are, that's what it is. So it was too much of a burden for these people to move this forward because you had, at the time they did this, whoever it resonates with, you had stability, you had a house, okay? Whoever this is, you had a house at the time when they did this. What is a forced sexual encounter? Clarify a forced sexual encounter. Somebody did made a spiritual offer. They were trying to do some spell work, but it backfired. Okay. What does that have to do with the forced sexual encounter? Oh, they were trying to create an illusion. Okay, so it was what I thought it was. A Page of Wands. Okay. So somebody was trying to say that you were sexually abused in some kind of a way, possibly when you were younger. A Page of Wands. A Page of Wands is a much younger person. So that's the reason why you had some kind of clinical depression to the point of not being able to care for yourself. And they wanted to get some kind of judgment in court and get a diagnosis so that they could have some kind of SSI check or something in having to do with SSI stating that you were disabled, okay? Due to depression from some sexual violation you were going through, maybe when you were a child or something like that, okay? But it was all made up, is what I'm getting, okay? What is it's best for you to stay where you are right now? All right. Somebody that thought by doing this, whatever they were trying to get or do over your life, somebody that can't balance their dark and light energy, that don't do the right thing, they were just thinking about getting their complete wish fulfillment, their wishes fulfilled. That could be a whole bunch of money. That could be a brand new car, a brand new house. You're going to live the luxury life. So somebody was not in there, they was not balancing their dark and light energy when they went along with this. But now this person is has a sound mind. and they're thinking about it correctly. Okay, they didn't get what they were promised out of this deal, because you may have had a house or a home at the time they were trying to pull this off. And now someone is balancing their dark and light energy. They're having more empathy and compassion. They're thinking about something and reflecting the correct way, which is to balance logic with empathy and compassion, because they didn't get their wish fulfillment. Okay, there's the King of Pentacles here. Somebody could have Scorpio in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Something could have come to a complete end, or someone could have died. Tell me about, what is this, death energy? Clarify the death card, please, and thank you. Clarify that death card, please, and thank you. Okay. Somebody was supposed to speak something out to you, a King of Pentacles, when a Virgo died. Okay, so there's a Virgo that might have died. Okay, a Virgo may have died. The Hermit is a Virgo. Whenever this Virgo died, or Hermit energy, somebody was supposed to speak something out or to communicate with you. Okay, with that Page of Swords. Okay, either this Virgo was a high priestess or you're a high priestess, but it's giving me will. Somebody could have left something for you in a will, possibly a Virgo, or someone that was a researcher or a teacher or scientist, accountant, whatever. But the Hermit is Virgo energy. So it could have been a Virgo that passed away and died, and the King of Pentacles was supposed to communicate with you about this, about something you were supposed to get when this person died. And instead, somebody was trying to get control over you so you would not receive whatever this Virgo left you, okay, for somebody. So this whole thing with you having a mental disability because of depression, because of a forced sexual encounter, all of that was made up and orchestrated because a Virgo might have left you some inheritance that a King of Pentacles was supposed to communicate with you about when they died, and they didn't. Instead, they were trying to get a judgment in court over you and claim you were disabled so that they could take whatever this Virgo left for you. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else? The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands reverse. This is bad news for a Page of Wands that took a risk to do this. Who's the Page of Wands? Who's this Page of Wands? Someone that couldn't regulate and control their emotions. Somebody that didn't get the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a younger fire sign or a younger person that's having a tower right now. So there might be a younger person that's having a tower right now because they took a risk to work on something with an air sign against you, and they didn't get their wishes fulfilled. Okay? They wanted to hold you back. but they couldn't plan something, okay? Because you're not in the Three of Cups. You're not a party girl, okay? So whatever they were trying to pull off, you're not a party girl, okay? All right, give me a second here. I'm going to pull one more, and then we're going to get ready to do this prayer. Holy Spirit, all right, Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages? What are the messages? What are the messages? What are, yes, spiritual corruption of the highest order in high places. Spiritual corruption of the highest order in high places. This is you, collective. All right. Oh, okay. So there's someone in my collective right now that has an intentional camel toe. You dress sexy for attention. I ain't judging. I'm just calling it as I see it. It's all right. I don't want to see that shit. But you shouldn't do that. And I hope you're not my age. Don't nobody want to see that. So it might be somebody in my collective, like right now, that might, again, have an intentional camel toe. That means you go to the store and you intentionally buy your pants and your spandex tight because you want people to see that moose knuckle, man or woman. What's the messages, please? Oh yeah, people be doing that. I think that is the nastiest thing in the world, personally, but no one cares about my opinion. I just think that's nasty. Yeah, throw that camel up. That's nasty. I do not want to see the imprint of no man or woman's that you get a yeast infection wearing your jeans or spandex that tight. And then don't nobody want to see that. You should, if your pants are that tight, you need to wear a shirt that comes down at least to cover that stuff. Don't make no sense. Don't stop doing that. And if you over 40, don't do that. Man and woman. Don't do that. That looks nasty. Messages. What's the message, Holy Spirit? No, it's an actual death in a place. And I think of home. I think of a place. A black woman. Why I gotta be a black woman? All right. Oh, okay. So is somebody not seeing a situation clearly? Somebody is your brother. Somebody, your brother might be in the military. Okay, I'll see in a minute what's going on here. You know that one. Okay. Okay. So there's somebody that's not seeing a situation clearly. A secret society, all involved. Okay. This has to do with spiritual corruption of the highest order in high places. Okay. This could be someone in my collective with a camel toe. It might be an actual death that's about to occur. A black woman. This might have to do with someone's career. This has to do with a place. Something's going on with someone's brother that might be in the military, or they might be a military vet. Tell me about what's this? Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could be a secret coming out that people were all keeping together. Tell me about this military vet brother of someone. Tell me about this military vet, brother of someone's, the son. Someone's brother could be a Leo, or somebody's brother might be a Leo, or they might be exposing something. Clarify the sun. Clarify the sun, because something's over. Clarify the sun. Someone didn't want to take a risk. Why? Because they were trying to avoid a tower. What tower were they trying to avoid? Clarify the tower. The Ace of Wands reverse. Okay, some bad news or something about a mother figure, Queen of Cups, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone that was trying to do magic, but they couldn't create an illusion. Okay, a Queen of Wands. This could be a fire sign that they celebrated with, a mother figure. Okay, so somebody's brother was in on some kind of a secret here. Okay, somebody's brother was in on a secret that people were working together to keep something hidden from whoever you are. Okay, and the reason your brother was helping was because your brother might have wanted to have sex with a Queen of Wands energy that was doing spell work on you. And maybe she was giving your brother some pussy to keep his mouth shut. Clarify. Hold on. See, family ain't shit, but it was a bad investment. Somebody might have traveled. Clarify, Holy Spirit. It was a tower. Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarius energy. Somebody that didn't want to let something go was expected to cause an imbalance. What did she promise your brother, some pussy? Just say what it is. Did someone promise your brother some pussy? Let me tell y'all, when they coming for y'all asses, when they are coming for y'all high priests and high priestesses, child, these hoes with camel toes will stop at nothing. Child, they will go throw your lazy ass, trifling ass, nasty brother some pussy, or promise it to them to keep their mouth shut. And then your no good brother, your no good nasty ass brother will sit up there and set that ass up properly if he think he can for once get some ass from a woman that looks like a woman he can't normally get. Even your own brother will set that ass up properly. The Five of Wands, someone was trying to create a conflict for an empress, to an empress moving forward. So somebody, but the plan didn't work. So your brother was helping these people because an intentional camel toe promised him some pussy, but didn't take action because you're still balanced. And your brother didn't use his intuition. Child, who's this person that wasn't seeing the situation clearly? Who is this person that wasn't seeing the situation clearly? A hermit, the Three of Cups reverse that no one was celebrating with. I don't know, the hermit energy could be you, okay? Or this could be a Virgo. You didn't know your brother. This is the reason your brother didn't want to celebrate with you or talk to you or commune with you or whatever the case may be. Whoever you are, you could be in hermit mode, but you are not seeing a situation clearly. So if you thought that maybe someone was blackmailing your brother or doing something else while your brother pulled back from you and your brother was a part of something, that's not it. Your brother was promised some pussy from an intentional camel toe and thought he was going to get something that belonged to you or a piece of it. And your brother fully knew what the fuck he was doing. So don't let that nigga, I said what the fuck I said, don't let that nigga come around to you now about shit. Okay? This is why your goofy ass brother distanced himself from you, because an intentional camel toe offered him some pussy and he thought he was going to get some of whatever was supposed to be for you. So if your brother come around now that you about to get something, I wanted to tell you, but they was trying to blackmail me, threatening to put me in jail. It's a motherfucking lie. Don't you? You should know your brother better than you know your brother ain't shit. Whoever you are, you know your brother ain't shit. You know your brother, and if you got more than one brother, they ain't shit. They didn't use their intuition about a Gemini or the lovers reverse, someone that promised them some pussy. Somebody's brother might be a retired vet from the military, or they might have been in the military before. Ciao, bye. Tell me about this career. This might have had something to do with your brother's career. Knight of Wands. Your brother's a Knight of Wands energy. So your brother get around. Your brother is a hoe. Your brother's a straight up hoe, and he get around. What's the Empress? A Libra. One of your brothers might be a Libra. That was in some night energy against you for the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody could have a brother that could have a Libra, that could be a Libra or have Libra in their chart for somebody, but they couldn't plan something. With a Queen of Pentacle reverse. Here go your intentional camel toe. The Queen of Pentacle reverse. This is your intentional camel toe right here. The Queen of Pentacle reverse that promised your no pussy getting brother, some ass. Damn, the cards, yep, the lovers. Can't make this shit up. Child. Or promised him a career that he would be hooked up with something. They want me to identify a place. Child, man, siblings don't be shit. Family ain't shit, man. Family ain't shit. So if somebody might have promised someone a career in Utah. Somebody could be from Scotland or of Scottish descent in a southeast state. So your brother might be connected to a southeast state. Maybe someone of Scottish descent promised your brother that he would have some kind of career. Maybe they might have sent him to Utah or somewhere to get initiated into something or something. Is someone from Scotland involved here? And it's something about a southeast state in the USA for somebody's brother. Child. And someone could be in a southwest state. Somebody could have a brother in a southwest state like Texas. Somebody might be a West African from Alabama. There might be a West African from Alabama. So somebody might have a brother in a southeast state. The southeast states are Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. And somebody might have a brother in a southwest state, like Texas or something. Scotland is coming out again. Somebody is of Scottish descent, Scotland, or they were connected to someone that could have made them an offer. Y'all remember there's an Aquarius connected to someone from Scotland that was trying to get the high priestesses for the government. Amsterdam. Cameroon. Russia. Virginia. Cayman Islands. I can't tell what this card says. It faded. Does it say finally that was funny? Okay. So I know I just pulled West Africa and a state. I don't remember what it was. But there's someone here from Cameroon. Now, I have been picking up on a West African spiritual practitioner from Cameroon that his women in his coven or cult, I think like 3 years ago, a practitioner from Cameroon popped up in my on my live, and the spirit said that they need to get their women, because this is somebody that's poly. Their women needed to buy them some motherfucking shirts that fit, and they need to stop buying shirts from the Baby Gap because they dressed and looked like Saucy Santana. Okay, that's what came out in my reading a couple of years ago. It was a Cameroon spiritual practitioner that needed to, and I made a post about it, and I think somebody almost died off that post. I said there's a spiritual practitioner from Cameroon, West Africa, that need to buy some shirts that fit, that go and cover their belly button. They need to stop shopping at the Baby Gap because they too big to be wearing them little ass shirts, and they out here looking like Saucy Santana. And that's when my whole YouTube page got shut down. So this must have been like a ringleader of a cult doing some spiritual work or something, because somebody really got offended when I said this Cameroon practitioner needed to wear shirts that fucking fit. They need to wear shirts that cover their belly button and be realistic about their size. Stop running around looking like the women in their coat or poly circle got them running around looking like Saucy Santana. Something about Amsterdam here. All right, let me see what this is all about. When I think of home, I think of a place. What's Amsterdam? Someone couldn't backstab and betray you, so they're having a tower in Amsterdam, and they're sad. What is this tower in Amsterdam, Holy Divine Spirit? Holy shakapada, shama shala, shala, vanilla. Somebody is very depressed right now. Someone is really down. They're down about this Amsterdam shit because they were working on something for a long time. This is giving you clarity. Maybe somebody bought a house in Amsterdam with some stolen inheritance money. Okay? So somebody from Amsterdam or connected to Amsterdam, maybe someone bought a house in Amsterdam with some money that they could have stolen from some inheritance or something like that. Because I have picked up something about real estate. It's a house in Amsterdam that either belongs to you or someone might have purchased a house in Amsterdam with your inheritance money or something like that. And this is the Ace of Swords giving true clarity about it. Anything else about Amsterdam? Yup, somebody was in some very reckless, destructive energy. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. When someone stopped working with them or someone got fired because the cycle was over for what they were trying to do to an empress. The cycle was over for what they were trying to do to an empress. It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. Well, Scotland. Okay, someone's in a mental imprisonment because they thought that they would be hidden. Or there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Clarify, what's this moon card with Scotland? Somebody's in their thoughts right now, okay? About something, someone that was being childish about something, okay? Somebody that is comfortable with disassociating themselves with somebody, the Three of Cups reverse. What is that? With the Scotland energy. Someone is okay or comfortable with disassociating themselves, what? With the Leo and a Taurus, because they're in their thoughts, because they want to stay hidden. So whoever this person is, either from Scotland or of Scottish descent, okay, they are hoping that they will stay hidden, that they won't be exposed for whatever part they played in trying to help these people to steal something from you. And they could be trying to disassociate themselves away from a Leo and a Taurus. Okay? This person from Scotland thinks they're going to be able to stay hidden because something's over now. And they might be going to reverse and ending somewhere else. The devil reverse. Because the spell work backfired and something is about to be illuminated with the sun and come out. Cameroon. Tell me about Saucy Santana, Cameroon, Holy Spirit. No offense to my beautiful West Africans from Cameroon, women and men. I don't mean any harm, but that was a divine message that I got from God. It was about 3 years ago or 2 years ago, and it wasn't me. Don't hate the messenger. Do not hate the messenger. These are messages that come from the divine. They come straight from spirit. Now, you got to believe spirit knows who everybody is, just like Santa. So Saucy Santana, the reference, all of that, you got to understand that's not coming from me. That's coming straight from spirit. Somebody ancestor said this Cameroon practitioner, they look like Saucy Santana in baby gap size shirts. Because this could be a practitioner well over 6'2". They might be like real big, but their shirts might be like real schmedium. Okay? What do you want us to know besides that about whoever this person from Cameroon is, Holy Spirit? Somebody has clarity or they're aware about something. What's going on with Cameroon here? About a judgment and that they couldn't backstab and betray you. And they can't move something forward with the Chariot here. I have the Empress. You are the Empress, and something's about to happen very quickly. Somebody could be communicating to someone very quickly or sending some energy towards someone very quickly. Oh, someone's about to die. So the death is about to happen to who? An air sign? Who's this Queen of Swords? So they could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini sun and a Scorpio moon about to die. Clarify that. Someone's very sad and depressed. Is this Queen of Swords this could be someone that wants to attack you until you die, until they die. This Queen of Swords might be somebody that might like spiritually attack you until they die. Like on their deathbed, they're going to be trying to still send some energy to you or something because it's a walk-in, it's a demonic spirit. Clarify with this death card. Yeah, this is someone that's not well and they've accepted their fate. It's a high priestess that's about to lose their stability with that 9 of Pentacles reverse, or they've been doing spell work to make you lose your stability or something. Okay, so whoever this person from Cameroon is, it's something coming toward a high priestess air sign that might be about to die, that committed some kind of crime, and they are pulling their energy and walking away from her. Why are they upset with this air sign, this practitioner from Cameroon? The 9 of Pentacles. They feel like it's something she did that made them responsible for their loss of their stability. So I feel like this practitioner from Cameroon is blaming this air sign high priestess for something they said or did that caused them to be in the position that they are in right now, which is the 9 of Pentacles reverse. Now, he's not blaming you for them medium baby gap shirts that got him looking like Saucy Santana. He's blaming you for causing, because that's him thinking he too sexy for his shirt. That's him. Y'all remember the song, on the catwalk, yeah, I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, too sexy it hurts. This might be a man that speaks French. He might be in some Pepe Le Pew energy, pouncing around with a half a shirt on. Hey, bonjour, Pepe. I know, come, love me, love me, love me, rubbing his nipples. With his shirt buttoned down, exposing that taco meat on his chest. Hello, bonjour, mes amis. Hey. Hello, oui, oui. Don't you want me hopping around like Pepe Le Pew? He's not mad at you, air sign, for them little ass shirts. He take full response. This spiritual practitioner, they take full responsibility for them little ass shirts that his delusion keep having him squeeze his big ass into. But like Brahman from Martin, but he's blaming you. He's blaming you for causing him to lose his stability. So either you lied to him about something or you did something. You was a part of some manipulation, and he's mad at you about it. Okay. Anything else? The Four of Wands. A marriage. So I don't know if he's married or married somebody because you had your hand in something. You had some kind of connection to somebody you were working with to do something that you're not working with anymore. You might have got fired or someone got fired. You and a Capricorn. Okay. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you might have been working, High Priestess. You might have been working with a Capricorn, or I don't know if y'all did something to make him sexually addicted to something, but he's blaming you for someone he got married to. So it's like some energy where you had your hand in doing something. A Leo. Okay, I saw the Leo card. He's heartbroken because he took a risk to try to avoid a tower. So I don't know what y'all told this man, but the King of Swords, it's affecting his stability. He's mad at you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And now he's in some straight logical energy right now. He's operating straight out of logic right now. Because he's in the Five of Pentacles, because he couldn't create an illusion. So I don't know if you gave this spiritual practitioner from Cameroon like really, really bad advice on how to create an illusion, to sacrifice a high priestess, do a humiliation ritual, or to do a destiny swap, or try to harness energy from a real high priestess and give it to a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to suck dick and pop her pussy. I don't know what level of manipulation you did to the spiritual practitioner from Cameroon with the baby gap shirts, but it led to him getting into a marriage, possibly with a kitchen witch with a low IQ, a really low IQ that matches his, and they are broke now, and he's losing his stability, and he blames you and the kitchen witch with the low IQ. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit, about this energy? Yeah, this could be in Aries. So whoever this West African practitioner from Cameroon, maybe they're in Aries. They might have Aries in their chart. Okay. All right, we're going to move on. It's comedy hour now. Who's this black woman? Who's this? Oh, the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay. That's trying to avoid a tower. It could be a Capricorn or a Leo. Child. Who's in the Cayman Islands? Who's in the Cayman Islands? Who's in the Cayman Islands? A Taurus? Or the Hierophant reverse? Is this a Jesuit or something? Or a religious figure? All right, so clarify this Hierophant reverse energy. Somebody is okay with moving past something. So somebody is about to move forward past something, possibly. They might be in the Cayman Islands. This could be a religious figure that's in the Cayman Islands. They could not create, and someone couldn't create an illusion of the Empress reverse surrounding somebody, the Emperor. So there could be someone that was trying to, so this could be either a real emperor, this could be a spiritual religious figure, this could be the president of a country. Whoever this person is in the Cayman Islands, they were trying to create an empress in the upright was an empress in the reverse, because they wanted to use her energy. Spiritual or religious figure is in the Cayman Islands, the Hierophant. They could be the president of a country, whoever they are. they're gonna move past this and leave it alone, because they couldn't create an illusion that you were not a person of high honor. And they worked with a lot of people. They were conferencing with a lot of people about this, but they're coming up empty. They were working with this Aquarius. They were working together with this Aquarius, trying to be strategic, because they were expecting to be able to harness your energy if they could prove that you were a distorted energy, okay? They were trying to get away with a crime, but you have too much spiritual protection. Cayman Islands. Tell me about Russia. What about Russia? Oh, we got clarity about Russia. What is this clarity about someone in Russia? You know, you could be any race. When we pull these cards, you could be a white Russian, you could be an Ethiopian Russian, you could be a white American living in Russia, you could be East Indian in Russia. You know, people of all nationalities and races are all over the globe. So, but what's his clarity about Russia? A king of wands that was planning something with a hierophant, a spiritual or religious figure, but they couldn't create the illusion. So there's a king of wands energy, okay? There's a king of wands energy that's in a mental imprisonment that lives in Russia. Whoever this king of wands, queen of wands is, maybe they're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but whoever they are, they might live in Russia or frequently go there or something. Somebody is cutting somebody off. They could have even had or said some very harsh words to somebody. So I want more clarity. Somebody could have had some very harsh words for someone that they were working with or for, that was expecting to get the energy of a high priestess or an empress. So there's a hierophant energy that was trying to create an illusion surrounding an empress to say she was in the reverse, so that they could have an excuse to game stalk her, harness her energy, restrict her, and do things to her. But now they're walking away. Who's this queen of wands in Russia? Who's this queen of wands energy in Russia? The judge presiding over your case. Oh, okay. It might have been a judge presiding over your case. I don't know. A sergeant major in the military, the Marines. Who is this person in Russia? I saw insurance agent twice. I saw insurance agent 2 times now. I've seen insurance agent 2 times. So maybe somebody in Russia is an insurance agent. Who's this Russian energy, please and thank you? Insurance. Okay, so somebody might be living in Russia or something. Someone could be a spiritual practitioner. Somebody might pledge Alpha, Kappa, Alpha. And then I have the DA here. Okay, so somebody was trying to prove there was some kind of hierophant, a spiritual or religious figure, or a president of a country, or someone that's high up, has a high boss position. They wanted to prove that an empress was not a person of high honor, so they could gang stalk her, so that they could get away with doing something to her. And I guess they had someone in the DA that was going to try to prosecute her if they could catch whoever you are up in the law doing something. And I don't know if this person is living in Russia, but they pledged Alpha, Kappa, Alpha, and insurance agent kept popping out when I kept doing the cards. So I don't know if this insurance agent is hiding out in Russia right now that pledges Alpha, Kappa, Alpha. Maybe they're hiding in Russia to avoid judgment. That's why the Ace of Swords is here, because that's where they're hiding possibly. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So they hiding somebody. Okay. So somebody, I told y'all, when they couldn't kill and get rid of some of y'all, they're going to try to hide some of these people all over the place. So far, one of the places that some of these folks that been doing shit to y'all, a Somalian and some others, They're hiding in Norway. And it looks like an insurance agent that pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha is hiding in Russia. They're hiding in Russia. So if you go to court about whatever was done to you, the people that were doing these things to you, they're not in the country. They're going to different places to hide out where they can't be found. And this is why, bitch, you want to gang stalk us using the FBI and using the CIA, using the mayor, the police, and the governors. Bitch, we're going to gang stalk you right back using the Spirit of God. You hear me? Oh, yes, we got a target on your ass, too. You sat up there, you hacked our bodies, you hacked our phones, our laptops, hacked our whole life, GPS. You stuck a GPS tracker up our ass so that you could spy on us, surveillance, and gang stalk us. And guess what? All we got to do is tap into the Most High, and we can gang stalk and put a target on that ass. So this insurance agent, again, that pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha, is hiding in Russia. The Ace of Swords. Perfect clarity. One more. I got the Cayman Islands already. What's Virginia? Talk to me about Virginia. This is somebody that might have worked with a Page of Wands, worked with somebody, a younger person that's in a mental imprisonment now. Because the World card, something's over. So someone could be a Cancer, and somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or King of Pentacles. Oh, the younger fire sign. Okay, so there's someone in Virginia that worked. This King of Pentacles is in Virginia or connected to Virginia that worked with a Cancer and a Leo. That's that younger fire sign. That wanted to win at all costs to get away with sacrificing you, okay? And I feel like they had a life insurance policy out on you. Whoever that insurance agent is, they were going to cash in on a life insurance policy or something. Either that or you have inheritance from a life insurance policy. It's something about a life insurance policy here, okay? And whoever that King or Queen of Pentacles is, that's from Virginia, okay? She was, okay, it must be a woman. Her ass, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, was working together with a Leo and a Cancer to get away with what they were trying to get away with. But now there's an insurance agent hiding in Russia, okay? The Queen of Wands and the Aries. The Aries and the Leo. Were working for this Queen of Pentacles in Virginia, okay? Now, it's interesting because yesterday, the president of a country, Ethiopia, came out, okay? Their folks and family is from McLean, Virginia, right? And the governor of Virginia, from a past administration, they were all working together as part of this cult that were targeting a high priestess, okay? So it's funny, this Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, she's in Virginia. So that must be where she either has residency or she lives with her funky ass, okay? All right, time to pray. Holy Divine Spirit, give me a final message. And all of it is spiritual corruption of the highest order in high places. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit. Final message. Final message, Holy Spirit, give me a final message, please and thank you. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit, give me a final message. Final message. Final message, please and thank you. One more. And I'm going to throw these cards up in the air, like throw them up in the air and see what come out. Final message. Somebody said QUAN is messy. Yup! Baby, let me tell you something. I have earned the right to be messy. It's a rite of passage. You understand me? When you have had as many energy weapons pointed at your head for years of your life that was stolen away from you till you got gray hair sprouting out everywhere, okay? When you've been followed around and attempted to be run off the road, up north, all the way to the south, everywhere you went, and had people trying to actively kill you, actively blocking and stopping your life, stopping you from doing the things that you need to do to prepare for your retirement, making the money you need to make to prepare for your retirement, trying to breaking into your home, gang stalking you, doing repeated death spells day in and day out for months at a time, taking years of your life away that you needed to prepare and save money for retirement, but instead trying to kill you and put you under their foot. Baby, I have earned the right to be as messy as I want to be and have fun with it too. And I'm going to do that shit till my last damn breath. I promise. If these goddamn cults did to you what the hell they did to me and my child, if they me right now, I'm gonna make jokes, I'm gonna laugh, and I'm just gonna get off everything I can get off because this is my entertainment now. Because these fools entertain themselves with me trying to siphon my energy, hit me in the head with energy weapons, trying to destroy my finances, trying to make me homeless, coming after my only child. Child, all the things they did to me, baby, I earned the right to be messy. Let's go. Final message. And if I want to entertain y'all with this mess, what I'm going to do. It's not going in somebody's favor that risked it all. Right now, calmer waters. So right now, something is not going in someone's favor that risked it all with this Five of Swords. They can't move to calmer waters. Okay. What are we talking about here? Somebody is backstabbed and betrayed. Why? Did the baby got closed? Who backstabbed and betrayed? Why? Did baby got go out of business? Somebody that took action against you. Okay. So this could be someone that recently spiritually attacked you. You get a final card and it's reading, Spirit. I pray to pray. It's being messy. Yeah, someone that took action against you, that was expecting something to happen to you because they were in some destructive energy. They didn't get their wish fulfillment. That was doing something to either a hermit or a hermit doing this to you. They didn't get their wish fulfillment. It's not going, and they can't move that, so they're going crazy right now about this 10 of Pentacles you about to get. And that's it. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be able to sit up just like this in all your mess. Girl, whatever, or boy, whoever you are, when you get your just due, whoever you are, when you get your just due, don't let your brother come around to you. Don't let your brother come around and say shit about nobody blackmailing his ass. Your funky ass brother just was being his funky ass, okay? And you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be able to sit and cross your arms like this with your 10 of Pentacles, and don't you let your brother back in your life. Your brother funky as hell. One final card to end this read. Oh dang. So right now, okay. So right now, a Capricorn, and I have a Queen of Wands. Either a Capricorn is making an offer to a fire sign or a Queen of Wands energy, man or woman, to do something, but they're turning them down. Or it's the other way around. I think it's just Capricorn. A Capricorn might have just made an offer to someone to possibly do something to you, and they are rejecting this Capricorn. They said, no, thank you. It's over. This Capricorn might be in Virginia. McLean, Virginia. I'm QUAN. And this is I Have No Cut Cards Terror. Ominous laugh. like Denzel Washington in Training Day. Pelican Bay! I'm going to have you playing basketball. Okay. So it's time to pray. Don't worry if you're a newcomer. QUAN Yin ain't mad. This is just how we be doing over here at times. It's New Year's, baby. It's New Year's. What you expect? Oh! Can y'all confirm, is it 9 o'clock where y'all are, or is it 8 o'clock? Can someone tell me what time it is, East Coast time? If you are on the East Coast in the United States, is it 8 or 9 o'clock? It's 9? It's 9 o'clock? Thank you, Conan. Okay, so if it's 9 o'clock y'all time, let me look on my phone. Okay, so that means my laptop is right. So at midnight or before midnight, I'm gonna do another reading, and then around 11:45, I'm gonna go into a prayer so we can celebrate and bring in the new year. Anybody that's home alone and you don't feel like doing the stupid countdown, watching New York or wherever they do the thing, I'm going to do a reading and I'm gonna bring in the new year in a prayer, okay? So if you want to join us on here, you are more than welcome to. I might have some more jokes for you. I'm QUAN Yin. I show gratitude for a brand new year. It is New Year's Eve, and I show gratitude for my longevity. I show gratitude right now for my preservation, for my favor and protection. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. They are riders. Y'all have been with me. I recognize your energy and your names from last year on New Year's Eve. And y'all are here, and it's a whole brand new year. Welcome. I show gratitude right now for complete restoration financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically, emotionally. I show gratitude for the sun and the moon. I show gratitude for my health, my wealth, my favor, my protection. I show gratitude for the Most High God, Yeshua. I show gratitude for Iao, which is Yeshua, Jehovah. I show gratitude for my ancestors of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for every single blessing bestowed upon me in this new year. I show gratitude. I show gratitude for each and every one of the planets that God put in the sky with its unique energies that help get our prayer requests granted. Oh, Holy One, the moon, who sits at the head of Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life to cease right now in the name of Jehovah. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare over my finances cease right now in the name of Jesus. Every witchcraft-inspired warfare over my contracts and my finances cease in the name of Jesus. Cease right now every witchcraft-inspired warfare over my energy, over my relationships, over my spirit, my energy, my relationships. In the name of Jehovah, in the name of Yeshua, Iao, I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare cease right now in the name of Jehovah. For this day, this New Year's Day, the Lord God of hosts, a day of vengeance, that I may be avenged of my adversaries, and that the sword shall devour them, and it shall be made satiate and made drunk with their blood. Break every bow and cut every spear. They did cry there. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, is but a noise. He hath passed the time appointed. Every enemy known and unknown, seen and unseen, fighting me right now, you have passed the time appointed. Expire by fire. Every enemy known and unknown, expire right now. Expire in motion, every pharaoh of my life. Expire. Expire in motion right now. Every pharaoh of my life. Expire in motion right now. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Silence the tongue of every campaign of calamity against me right now. Silence the tongue of those chanting against me witchcraft right now. Every war strike, every scorch of the tongue, every war caused by tongue of man against me, be silent in the name of Jesus. Be silent in the name of Jehovah. Be silent in the name of Yeshua. Yahweh. Be silent. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord. I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. Whosoever will enter coffin, or sleeps with the dead, or worships the dead, or washes the dead to wage war against me, in the name of Christ, Jehovah, Yeshua, Yahweh, let them be silent in the grave. Let my enemies be silent in the darkness. Silence in the grave. Silence them right now. The wicked shall become silence in the darkness. Silence right now in this village. Silence in this life. Silence! Silence! Be silent. Silence right now. I command every lying chanting tongue, every lying chanting tongue to be tied, knotted, binded, and bounded right now. Whatsoever I bind in earth is bound in the heavens. And whatsoever I loose on earth, it's loosed in the heavens. Right now I bound, and tie in a knot every tongue lying and chanting witchcraft against me. In earth, I bind your tongue in earth and in the heavenly realm. Be silent. Silence right now. I bind every tongue speaking and chanting witchcraft against me right now. Silence in the grave. Silence in the darkness. Silence in this life. Silence in my energy field. Silence in the village. Every witch and warlock astral projecting to me in my environment, halt their horses and split their tendons so they can be immobilized. I command every witch astral projecting into my environment, let their silver cord be cut off. Let my angels and ancestors cut off their sea backwards, cause their airplane and Merkaba crash and malfunction, cause their death right now. Let every witch and warlock flying or crawling in my environment fall down and die right now. Break, bend, and twist every wing. Burn their chariots with fire. Cause their witchcraft birds' wings to break in motion. Let them fall out the sky and die instantly. Let their wings break, causing them to crash and die right now. Let the enemies of my progress be openly disgraced. Let the enemies of my child be disgraced. Let every witchcraft coven flying against my destiny fall out the sky and be disgraced and exposed right now. As they take off, they shall crash. Whosoever is flying for my sake, let them crash right now. Whosoever is flying as a witchcraft bird for my sake, they shall crash and die. Let them fall out the sky. Break their ass, scrape their ass, and die right now. Whosoever is flying as the evil witchcraft bird against my soul, crash and die right now in the name of Jehovah. I decree and declare the sun will not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. Right now I take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent toward me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter, fall to the ground. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire right now. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life right now, and in this life, and in this environment right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by my authority in Christ. I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment right now. Let every force of darkness get and flee from my home and around me. Abracadabra. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rises up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foulest snare and from the deadly noisome pestilence. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Let those that love it eat the fruit thereof. Let them death seize upon them, and let them go straight into hell. for they have no changes. Right now, whatsoever I bind on earth is bound in the heavens. Whatsoever I loose on earth is also loosed in the heavens. I bind and contain every spell, every hex, every enchantment of witchcraft pit against me, every contract and agreement pit against me of witchcraft right now. I bind every hex, every bewitchment, every curse, every evil eye, every incantation, every chanting of witchcraft against me. I bind you in earth and I bind you in the heavens, and I command you to return directly back to the sender right now. Abracadabra, I return directly back to the sender right now. Let every force of darkness get and flee from my home and around me right now. Catch fire in the name of Yeshua. Witchcraft powers sponsoring repeated problems and attacks, they shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire right now. Every waster assigned to waste my life and time. Catch fire. Scatter right now. Every projection of witchcraft over my health and over my energy. Scatter by fire right now. I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this day, this New Year's Day. Mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. I now close every and all portals and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and I fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain, from hex and from bind, from spell and from chain. I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows, I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It is protected by divine decree, by earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be. Must it be, so shall it be. Ashe. Guys, 222. Oh my goodness, balance. Yo. Why does my live say 222 right now? That is crazy. The clock on my live, not the people that's in here. Nonetheless, y'all, okay, so I'll probably start something up about 11. I'll probably start about 11 o'clock Eastern time. Eastern Standard US time, okay? Of course, it's going to be a different time for me over here. I may come back and do another reading right now, but I will be back about 11 p.m. to do a reading, and I want to start the prayer about 5 minutes before midnight so that I can, we can be praying as the clock strikes 12, okay? So guys, I am QUAN. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot coming to you on New Year's Day. I just feel so blessed right now. You have no idea. And some of you do have an idea because a lot of you all watch my channel because a lot of you are going through a lot of very similar things that all of us are going through. You know, this is the energy that I pull when I do my readings. So this is the type of audience I have. Most of the people that watch me are being gang stalked. They're being spiritually attacked, being chased by a cult or some weirdo witchcraft couple where the husband and the wife wants to destiny swap and harness their energy and all this weirdness going on. Most of you all are mirroring the same experience. So that's why you're here. I love each and every last one of you. I can feel your energy because I'm sensitive as hell. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. All right. Much love.